Sometimes we wonder why the enemy is attacking us. And, recently I wasn't really going in the Word and not spending time with God. And I was not falling to sin or temptation, but I wasn't spending time with God. And I was wondering, why do I feel this emptiness in my heart, in everything I do? It was just emptiness. And God was telling me, you have to spend your time with me 100%. It can't just be 10% done. Let me read a verse. Let me read one verse and then I'm done. No, it's having that time for God. Place aside that time for God and not just leave. It says draw close to God and He will draw close to you. It says that. So whenever we go in God's presence, we go with God, we set time aside for Him, then He will take away that emptiness. He will replace that with peace that surpasses all understanding. He won't just leave you there in your sin. No, it's because when we go with God, we spend our time, have that time aside for Him. He will cleanse us from all unrighteousness, everything. And if we don't have that time aside from God, then we're gonna feel like this pain, this depression, this anxiety, because we don't have that reassurance. We're like all around the world, and we hear these things, these wicked things, and we're like, oh my gosh, why is people saying this? Why is all this saying stuff? Like, it's affecting me. It's because we don't have the armor of God. We're not equipped. But when we go and read the Word, we go in prayer, that's like nutrients to our body, to our souls. Because it says in the Word, the living bread is like the Word. The bread is nutrients to our body. So when we go with God, we're eating spiritual food. We're working out. But when we stop going to the gym, we stop eating. We're not eating right. We start getting bigger and we can't really move around. We're just, all sad and stuff, because we're not putting effort into God. We're not putting that effort to seeking God. But when we set that time aside, God delivers us. God sets us free, and it's a continuous. It has to be not just one day, I'm done, let's go to church, that's my time for the whole week. No, that's where the enemy starts attacking you the most, because you're not spending time with God. It says in the Word, the enemy is like, or I think is Satan is like a roaring lion waiting to pounce on us. And it's evidence. Like, I see people not spending time with God, and like, why is this happening to me? It's because you have to spend your time with God. You have to set that time aside no matter what, because the enemy isn't waiting for you. The enemy is not just going to be like, I'll leave you there by yourself. It's like, oh, okay, he's not spending time with God. No, he's like, I'm going to attack him. I'm going to take this time to attack him. So yeah, I just wanted to say that, because that's what I went through, because I wasn't spending that time with God, because I felt all this emptiness, the depression, having bitterness, because I wasn't abiding in God. I wasn't spending that time aside for God. So continue to go in your Word, continue to press on, and at least try of continuing to go in God's Word. God bless you all.